So, this is Thursday. I just put out my first video, I believe, yesterday. I think it was that I uploaded it. It was either yesterday or the day before. Anyway, I just had an interesting experience, and I felt like I should share it. I was in the gas station getting gas, and I overheard a woman and her coworker talking about, I guess, I don't know if it was an ex-husband or ex-boyfriend or whatever the situation is, though. They had a kid together, apparently, and she was talking to her coworker about how she felt like it wasn't necessary for him to see the child because he wasn't paying his child support. Look, I get child support is a thing, and there's two sides to that coin, and that's why it's a touchy subject, because do I believe that men should support the children? Absolutely. Do I feel like moms have some sort of, some sort of say-so over the father's involvement in that kid's life because of it? I don't think so. I think that's a great deal of our society's problem right now. We got a lot of kids coming up without fathers. We've got a lot of broken homes. We've got a lot of people that aren't taking responsibility for their fucking kids. Like, period. They're just not taking responsibility for their children. I'm divorced. I've got 3 kids. My situation's a little bit different than most. Me and my ex was able to come to a good enough of an agreement to where we both have equal rights, where we both have shared parenting. So I have the kids half the time, she has the kids half the time. I don't pay child support. The court's making me pay medical, which is not a big deal really, because the state would have hit me up for that anyway. Just the legality of having kids. But anyway, fathers are needed. Like, they're needed in the kid's life. They really are. And women, I might make some people mad by making this video, and I really don't care if I do. Because like I said, this is my channel now. This is what I'm going to tell you from my point of view. And you're welcome to have a disagreement with me if you like. You don't got to like my videos. Anyway. But here's the problem. Kids need their father. They need him. They need him. It's necessary. Daughters need their father. Sons need their father. That doesn't change. And you moms and you dads out there that go and get with somebody else, and you feel like, I have a significant other, or I have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever, and that replaces that missing parent. It doesn't. Like, it just doesn't. It doesn't replace it. My ex-wife, she's been in a serious relationship for a while now. That man doesn't replace me. He doesn't. Just as, I'm in a serious relationship, mine doesn't replace her. You don't replace parents. You're supposed to, I don't know. I know it's rough, it's hard, and I have some really hard trials here and there where it is really rough to coexist with someone that you aren't with anymore, because chances are you're not with them anymore because it didn't work. And if it didn't work then, it's not working now. So having kids together makes it hard. And I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all. I understand that fully. More so than a lot of people do. But You have to coexist. You have to be able to do what you got to do to get through the motions, so your kids have what they need. They need their mother. They grew up with their mom. They know their mom. They need their dad. They grew up with their dad. They know their dad. They need to know their dad. It's just the way life works. If you don't know, and I could be speaking to a multitude of situations out there, and like I said, every situation has its own thing. You know, each situation has its own dysfunctional parts to it. Okay, yeah, he might be an idiot, he might not do right, or whatever. She might be a piss poor example, and she's horrible, and etc. But that's the thing, though. That's an adult perspective. That's an adult perspective on who we are as adults. Kids don't see that stuff. Kids don't see that crap. Kids see, that's my mom, I love her. That's my dad, I love him. They don't see the layers, and they're not supposed to. That's part of the beautiful part of being a kid, is that ability to have that innocence, that innocent factor that us as adults lost because of this world and how cold things are. So I guess what I'm trying to get at in this video is don't make it sound like your kid can do without the other half, because your kid really can't. They can't. And those parents that use their children as firing weapons at the other one, you're gonna reap what you sow. I'm telling you, your kids are gonna grow up, and things are gonna go south. And man, I tell you, it's not a good look. it's not a good look. It took me a long time to get to a mature enough place in my life to recognize that. They learn from our mistakes, us as parents. They learn from our mistakes. They watch us make our mistakes. And they benefit when they see us learn from them. And they definitely benefit from having both sides. Now, if the other side's not available, that's a whole nother story. Like I said, this video could go forever if we talked about every single dysfunctional anything that could be taking place. But I don't know. That's my take on it. Sue me.